Chris Stewart once again for BamaFever.com. A big win here tonight at Coleman Coliseum as the Tide was able to knock off Lipscomb University. 71-51 the final score. And Brian Passing and I talked about this on the postgame show. You could tell by the way the players and coaches were locked into this ball game that Alabama knew the type of team they were playing tonight. Lipscomb came in with only 2 losses. They were the teams that had been ranked in the top 10 at the time that they played them. They played both of those teams very tough on the road. So Alabama knew they had quite a challenge ahead of them. I'm not sure the fan base and a lot of us, even in the media side of things, will be able to fully appreciate this win until we get to March. And I'm not talking about the fact that this puts Alabama suddenly on the bubble for Joe Lunardi's first 4 in or last 4 out of the NCAA tournament picture, but I do believe that Lipscomb will be a team that will factor very heavily in the NCAA tournament picture. Out of the Atlantic Sun Conference, they're the favorite to win their league, and they will probably do so this year. The win will be very impressive as the season goes on. Now that aside, the thing that to me meant the most about this game is that we saw a step in the right direction. I think we've seen it the last couple of games for Alabama. They played well a week ago against Southeastern Louisiana. They had a bad spell against Oklahoma State last weekend, but for the majority of that game, they played awfully tough. They played very well, certainly on the defensive end. Tonight, we again saw Alabama play well offensively. Certainly Charvez Davis, who made 5 out of 6 from three-point range en route to a career-best 22 points. They're not going to have nights like that every night. They also are not going to have nights every evening where they go 0 for three-point range, as we've seen a couple of times this year. They've got to find a middle ground. One thing that can be there every night, though, is defense and rebounding. And if that happens, this Alabama team's going to have a chance to win a lot more games as they move into conference play. The Tide's off for a week. They'll be back at home December 28th to play against Pepperdine here at Coleman Coliseum. We'll talk to you before then, but until that time, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm Chris Stewart for BamaFever.com.